Speed boots have officially entered a new era. Adidas have launched the F50 Hyperfast range, including the ridiculously light F50 Evo, alongside the lace and laceless versions. Nike have fired back with a brand new Mercurial Vapor 17 and Superfly 11. But here's the question. Which one of these is actually the best speed boot? Which one's the lightest? Which one locks your foot down the best? And most importantly, which one deserves your money? Today, we're putting every single speed boot head to head. Weight, technology, fit, comfort, price, and player type. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which boot belongs on your feet, so let's get into it. It's speed versus speed. The F50 versus Mercurial Rivalry has basically been the El Clasico of football boots for the past 20 years. Messi versus Ronaldo, creating a divide between a generation who wears a boot based on what their favourite footballer wore. And now in 2026, both brands have gone in completely different directions. Adidas have become obsessed with one thing, making football boots as light as physically possible. Nike, meanwhile, have focused on turning their boots into acceleration machines. Less light as a feather, more good luck catching me. Both ranges are designed for fast players, but they achieve speed in completely different ways. Let's start with the craziest boot in this video, the Adidas F50 Evo. 250 pounds, but 135 grams. To put that into perspective, it's lighter than an apple. It's lighter than some goalkeeper gloves, and honestly, it feels like Adidas kind of forgot to finish making it. It is that light. This is officially Adidas's lightest football boot ever going into a major tournament, and it's built for one type of player. The absolute speed demon. The winger who lives off channel balls, the striker who's already celebrating a goal before the defenders turn around, and the player whose entire game plan is to kick it past you and race you. Because there's basically nothing between your foot and the ball, the touch feels incredible. Sprint in these and they genuinely disappear on your feet. The pros, they're the lightest boots in football right now. There's an insane barefoot feel on them, ridiculously responsive when traveling at full speed. And the cons, it's the protection, or should I say the complete lack of it. If a centre back catches your foot, it's gonna hurt and you're gonna feel every part of that challenge. They're expensive and some players might question the long-term durability because so much material has been stripped away. But is that too much of an issue? I don't think so. Personally, I love them. They're football boots at their purest. No gimmicks, no unnecessary extras, just raw speed. Next up is the boot that most players will probably end up buying, and it's the F50 Lace. 230 pounds, and honestly, this is where Adidas have absolutely nailed the balance. You still get that lightweight feel and speed that comes with it, but now you gain something every footballer loves: control of your fit. Thanks to the halo belt construction and traditional laces, the lockdown is noticeably better than the Evo. This boot suits wingers, strikers, attacking fullbacks, and most importantly, players with slightly wider feet. Pros of this: better lockdown, a more customizable fit, and more forgiving comfort, and it's still insanely light. The cons are it's not quite as barefoot as the Evo, and apparently Adidas, oh my, the laces, they are so long, but that's neither here nor there really. Overall though, this is probably the safest pick in the entire F50 range. You sacrifice almost nothing in weight and yet gain a load in comfort and confidence. And then we've got the F50 Laceless, or as I see it, the boot that has arrogance about it in the F50 range, because nobody wears laceless boots unless you're absolutely certain you're kicking your opponent on game day. This model comes in at 240 pounds. There's no laces, no distractions, just a boot for players who have an ego. Built for technical players, the dribblers, the entertainers. These players receive the ball and instantly hearing their opposition shouting for help. The connection when striking the ball is fantastic. It feels clean, and dribbling with this boot does feel natural. And aesthetically, with cut socks, these things look World Cup ready straight out the box. The problem though, the fit has to be perfect, because if something feels slightly off, you can't tighten anything, you can't adjust anything and amend it to how you want it. You've just got to accept your fate. For narrow-footed players though, the lockdown can be brilliant. For everyone else, that's for you to find out. Now let's move over to Nike, because this is where things get interesting. For years, the Vapor and Superfly were basically the same boot, but with one difference, the collar. And now, two models and two completely different boots. Let's start with the brand new Vapor 17, 255 pounds, Nike's lightest Mercurial ever, still about 20 grams heavier than the Evo, but Nike aren't chasing that scale, they're chasing explosiveness. The new Flylight sole plate is designed for aggressive cuts, rapid changes of direction, and those first three steps that leave defenders wondering what's happened. The pros, the traction underneath is outrageous. The lockdown, arguably the best in football right now, and this brand new Atom Knit upper gives you that close to the ball feel speed that players love. The cons, the price, £255. If you're obsessed with having the lightest boot possible, Adidas do still win that battle, but for all-round speed and agility, the Vapor is a serious boot. And finally, the Superfly 11, the most expensive boot that's sitting here, coming in at £275, and probably the most controversial one too. The collar's gone, the old Air Zoom sole plate's gone, and Nike have rebuilt this boot from the ground up. And by the way, it's a cheat code. You've now got an Air Zoom pocket specifically designed to help maximize your sprint efficiency and speed and explosive acceleration. For straight line sprinters, think Mbappe, Rashford, the striker who lives on the shoulder to get in behind, the winger who's already gone before the defender reacts, and the wing back who somehow still has that energy in the 89th minute. Perfect for straight line sprints and for the better energy return. The lockdown is exceptional, the traction underfoot is ridiculous, and every part of this boot is just designed to make you move faster. Nike will tell you this is the fastest boot they've ever made, and honestly, after testing them, it's hard to argue with them. These are a special boot. The downside though is the £275 price tag, and it definitely hurts your bank account. And because the Flyknit collar's gone, some players will notice a little bit more space around the heel and ankle compared to the old Superfly generations. So if you want the absolute lightest boot in football, you head to the F50 Evo. If you've got wide feet and you need a little bit of space to get in, you either go Superfly or you go with the F50 Laced. Narrow feet, they scream for the laceless and Vapor options. And if you want the best balance of speed, comfort and value, then you get either the Laced F50 or the Vapor. If aesthetics, ego and clean ball contact are your thing, you go F50 Laceless, no questions about it. And if lockdown and agility are your priorities, then the Vapor 17 is what you need. But if your entire game revolves around pure speed, aggression, acceleration, you'll be clocking Mbappe speeds and the Superfly 11s. But now I want to know what you're going to be wearing for the season. Is it going to be F50? Is it going to be Merc? Let us know in the comments section, and we'll see you in the next one.